Coaches, welcome to week 2 of the Coaches Circle Journey. We've got a lot in store for you today. We're going to get into a film session in just a second. At the conclusion, we're going to talk about bringing the juice, why it's so important for you as a coach and your coaching staff to bring the juice to every single practice. We'll explain more in just a second.
During our film breakdown today, we're going to talk about a couple of keystone habits that are really important for your players to become better playmakers. And in return, it's going to help any offense that you run. The two habits we're going to focus on are shot fakes and beating one defender. Let's take a look.
Coaches, obviously that was a shot fake. We watched it in real time. We're going to break it down and slow it down here for you in just a second. That particular player, one of our PGC grads on our team, is a great shot faker. Not one of our best drivers, but he gets some of our best drives because his shot fake is so good.
The reason why his shot fake is so effective is because of these two things. The first thing, his eyes are to the rim. And the second thing is he brings the ball to the chin. It's not a big shot fake, but it works.
So let's watch it in slow motion. Watch eyes to the rim, watch ball to the chin.
Now we're going to watch that clip again. And this time when you're watching it, I want you to focus on something. Watch how low he stays to the ground and how his legs are loaded so he doesn't have to reload and able to drive. One thing I've always seen is the better the shooter, the better the shot fake. If you want to have a really good shot fake that makes people believe you're going to shoot it, you should first become a really good shooter.
And last but not least, your shot fake has to look like your real shot. So many times at all levels of basketball, you see players that do this shot fake that doesn't look anything like their shot. Players aren't going to go for that. You got to make sure that your shot fake looks just like your shot. Next, we're going to move into the essence of playmaking, beat one. You hear us talk about this at several of our different courses, but good playmakers are able to beat the defender in front of them. Let's watch this first clip at full speed. Now let's put it in slow motion for them. Let's give them an opportunity to see why it's effective.
Watch as he moves his defender off of his line of attack. He can create a closeout for a teammate. He can get himself a wide open shot. All of this just because he moved his own defender off of his line of attack.
That's a really nice drive. Let's take another look at it in slow motion.
This time when you see the clip, I want you to notice how controlled the offensive player is. He makes his fake, he makes his move at a speed that the defense can actually read it.
Here we go. Let's take a look. This final clip is one of me talking to our team in practice about fouls. It's just a short 10 or 15 seconds, but reminding them in the early season that we're not going to focus on petty things. We're horrible officials. I'm slightly better than Graham, but neither one of us is very good. And so when we call fouls, we're going to miss a ton in practice. But we don't want our players to focus on the foul. We want them to focus on bigger things, not petty things like that. We're just going to play through fouls. And if we set that tone early in the season, we're going to build a more tough-minded team. Let's take a look.
Here we go, up top. Good. Hey, guys, right now, don't worry about foul calls. Vest probably got fouled in the last one. Kendrick got fouled in the last. Don't worry about it. Like, just play through it. Let's just get that Lions mentality right now. You're just playing through to score. If you don't get it, we'll get it in a game. Just keep going. Here we go.
And finally, coaches, we're going to give you one last thing. Bring in the juice.
As you go through your season this year, be conscious of the juice that you bring to practice. remember watching a Don Meyer video, and the hair on the back of my neck stood up when he said, I had juice. He brought juice to practice every single day. And when you think about what kind of juice are you bringing to your team each and every day, you know, are you in a phase, and this happens, are you in a phase where you're a little bit burnt out? Are you a little bit overwhelmed? Don't let that take away from the juice that you bring to practice. Players feed off that. And I'm not saying it always has to be super positive or, you know, super negative, but they feel you. They understand the vibe that you bring to practice. Are you excited? Are you passionate to be teaching and coaching them in today's practice? That's going to be crucial for a successful season.
And as an assistant coach, it's important to know your role. What kind of juice do you bring, or what kind of juice does your head coach want you to bring? And if you're not exactly sure, ask your head coach. They might bring one type of juice or one type of energy, and it might be our job to bring a different type of energy. But it's our role and our responsibility to figure out what kind of positivity or energy we're going to bring to practice.
Get yourself and your staff on the same page and make sure you're bringing that juice to practice every single day. It'll be crucial for the success of your team.
Juice, juice, juice. Who got it? Juice, juice, juice. I got it.